I looked for him for weeks and weeks. Finally, the police called me and they found his car.
And what did they find when they opened up the trunk of that car?
It was my boyfriend's body.
Oh, my. Was he all right?
No, he was dead.
Oh, no.
That is former Saturday Night Live star Bill Hader doing his famous impression of our colleague here at NBC, Dateline correspondent Keith Morrison. We actually heard Bill had never met Keith, and that gave us an idea. More on that in just a moment. For Hader, who will turn 41 later this week, the rise to SNL fame was beyond improbable. The short version of the story is that he dropped out of college and drove to L.A. to get into the entertainment business. He was working behind the scenes on movies and TV shows when, on a whim, he took an improv class. Turns out Will and Grace star Megan Mullally was in the audience at his graduation show. She thought Hader was so good that she called legendary SNL creator Lorne Michaels, who auditioned and then hired the amateur comedian. Hader says it was like going from preschool to Harvard. Bill and I got together for a Sunday Sitdown to talk about the SNL years and his Emmy-winning HBO series, Barry. For Saturday Night Live alum Bill Hader, returning to 30 Rock is a bit like going back to your old high school.
This is all new. This is not here when I was here.
The hallways bringing back nostalgia.
Andy and I used to do this thing called Laser Cat.
Yeah, I was going to say Laser Cats.
Oh my God, straights!
And that was all shot in 30 Rock.
But also some pre-exam nerves.
I still get anxious. Like, yeah, you walk in and I immediately, my thing is I have no ideas.
For 8 seasons, Hader had ideas. Lots of them. There were impressions of celebrities like Clint Eastwood.
What do you mean, shut up? Why don't you shut up?
And James Carville.
Now, it doesn't matter why, but I'm friends with some alligators.
And original characters, one of which became an SNL Hall of Famer.
New York's hottest club is located in a haunted synagogue. This upper lower side hotspot is the creation of Italian reggae singer Rasta Primavera.
The now legendary city correspondent Stefon was created by Hader and then writer John Mulaney.
Part of the fun for people who study it and kind of know your dynamic with Mulaney is knowing the lines that Mulaney has written between Dress and the show that you don't know are coming.
Yeah.
Because you almost get a look on your face like, what?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, when I hosted last time, it was the very first line was different. Where I had to introduce Colin and Michael, and I was like,
Moonlight, La La Land.
and so for the entire thing, I'm laughing.
Hader left Saturday Night Live in 2013, uncertain of what would come next. Director Judd Apatow convinced the funny man he could play a leading man, opposite Amy Schumer in the 2015 hit Trainwreck.
I think we really like each other and we should start dating.
No one wanted me in there, except for Judd. Judd Apatow's the only guy that was like, you're going to be the romantic, that weird, goofy, giggling idiot, you know.
From there, Hader brought an idea to HBO for a show called Barry, about a hitman who stumbles into a Los Angeles acting class and is inspired to leave behind his violent profession.
These are professional actors, and they're the real deal, and they say I got something.
Barry just wrapped its 2nd season, with Hader as co-creator, executive producer, writer, star, and director.
I directed this one episode where this little girl runs up a tree onto a house. And our producer, Aida Rogers, we had picked out a house that had a tree, and I just wasn't happy with it. And Aida went, what you want is that house, and you wish there was a tree right there. And I went, right, so we got to build a tree. And just the silence that permeated. I think on season 1, I would have been like, no, we'll use the first house. Forget what I said. And so season 2, I was like, no, we're building a tree.
So by season 3, you're going to be sitting in one of these with a megaphone, just screaming at actors.
I want trees everywhere. I want a tree there, I want a tree there. Just about trees.
Barry has achieved the rare combination of critical acclaim and ratings success, with Hader winning the Emmy for lead actor in a comedy series.
I literally do not remember anything.
I did not think this was going to happen.
I afterwards went to In-N-Out Burger, and the woman, window rolled down, and she went, "Didn't you just win an Emmy?"
Did she really?
Yeah, and I go, "Yes," and she goes, "Let me see it," and I showed it to her, and then she goes, "Who else is in the car with you?" I said, "It's just me," and she went, "Oh, baby, that's sad."
Hader traces his sense of humor back to a childhood in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Did you grow up in a funny household?
Yeah, both my parents are really funny. My sisters are funny.
Did you do impressions back then?
Yeah, I did impressions. The first impression I could do was Bart Simpson, and then I went through puberty, and that ended. It wasn't until my SNL audition that I had to do, like, famous people.
One of Hader's most popular impressions is of a member of the NBC family, Dateline correspondent Keith Morrison.
I was walking along the lake one morning, and I saw something floating on the surface.
Ah. Was it Wilson the volleyball?
No, it was an arm.
Ah.
You're a huge Dateline fan.
Huge Dateline
I know
fan.
this about you.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the right building. We thought, since you're such a huge fan, we'd go up to one of the Dateline edit bays and watch how they put together one of your true crime stories.
Yes.
You want to do that?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
It looks like the SNL floor. It just seems like there's more murder. More murder, exactly. One of these is Keith Morrison's locker.
Yeah. Have you ever met any of them, those guys? No. Is this us here?
Yep.
Wow. Chad?
Hey, man.
Hey guys, come on in. So this is a episode
would-be
here.
hitman who confesses.
Oh, I know this one.
You've seen it?
I've seen this one. I know that story. She was fully involved with this hit.
I didn't do this.
Wasn't it?
She was fully involved with this.
Actually, this is a Keith story. I actually do have to take a track-in from him.
Oh,
I
yeah?
mean, if you, he's in LA, but thanks for getting up early. Can you do one read for me, please, for the script that you have?
How horrified those wealthy folk would have been had they known the deadly secret Officer Wilson was about to expose on the wrong end of America Street. Is that too creepy?
Let's take the temperature of the room here for a second. Hang on. What do you think, Bill?
That's pretty rad.
The general feeling here is that it's pretty rad. I mean,
That was crazy.
You could have given him some pointers.
I can't give him pointers. He's the perfect.
He's the master.
He's the master.
He is the master.
I don't know how you get better than Keith Morrison. I knew he was going to be here. I knew he was going to be here. Oh my gosh! Wow! Oh my gosh! Man, you're the man.
I think you extended my career a couple of years.
Oh really? Oh my gosh! Wow! This is the coolest thing of all time.
No one tells a story like Dateline.
Or do they?
That's so rad.
Our big thanks to Keith Morrison and the team at Dateline for helping us pull off that surprise. It just had to happen. They'd never met. To see the extended version of the Hader-Morrison meeting and the conversation between Bill and Keith, check out our web extras at today.com/Sunday. Seasons 1 and 2 of Barry are available now on HBO. Don't forget to subscribe to the Sunday Sitdown podcast to hear the entire unedited interview with Bill Hader, including hilarious stories from his brief stint as a production assistant at Playboy TV. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get yours.